Just slap, 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 and then hit.
Sit up. Keep breathing. Touches. Stop, touching the fist. First time. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1. Up, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2, 1, 2. And walk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1. And walk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8, 9, 10, Touch 1, 2, Footwork. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 8, 9, 10, 1. Okay. Tiger. Straight ahead. Kicks. Foot forward. Toe kick. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Play with foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2. You okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2. straight leg kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2. All right, last one, roundhouse to the waist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Quick joint. Punches first, then I'll just each shoulder width. 5, 6,
水碗就可以有个厅，如果好一期，好个公里。那我这个要说开始全都有碗哦，所以我要我今天我是我知道我
First Mantis. Back Mantis. First one. Second. Take a water break. Quick water break. Fourth form. Nice even pace. I know, at least for me, when I get tired, I start speeding up. So, nice even pace. Up. Going to Fook.
Built this. No. No, Dad. He's better today. Okay, deep breathing. So how's everybody feel with the forms? Yeah, I ran all the younger kids, you know, actually most of the people, 90% of the people with second form to just see everyone, you know, how different everyone would look doing their forms because of how everyone's body mechanics and muscle memory is different. But actually they were all very good. They were, you know, so they've come a long way. So you want to do, well, Irina doesn't know Ying could, but so why don't you guys do 5 images, and then Irina, you want to work your stick form? Or you want to, what are you working on? The sword? Yeah, the sword, sir. Yeah, so bring it, we'll do your sword here. And practice your sword here. And they'll go through 5 images, right? And maybe, yeah. We'll go through 5 images first and she can practice that a little bit and see how she does. All right, ready? 5 images. Ready, begin. You're there, yeah. 3 times, yeah. 1. Yeah. Spin. Slice, yeah. Yeah, that's a lot. You have the last 4 movements, really. 4 4. Yeah. No, this part you remember? You remember up to here. So the other 4 you forgot, or that did you make it to the end? Yeah. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, actually, it looks good. Most of the movements are. Execution is pretty good. At least you're going through the motions the way it is. Yeah, just the opening. When you're here, right? Use a spin to get it to here. So your sword is not dropping down. You want to cut. So, yeah. So So keep it horizontal. So who taught you that, Stephen? Oh, no one is more accurate than just going through the motions. But it's good. This needs work too. I'm gonna show you this. So after you here, you drop 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So this is like a chopping hand. This is a cutting, like a cut. So if you do it, right? So you're like this, right? 1. So roll your wrist like this. You can bend your wrist a little. 1. Then you're gonna go like this, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then do a chop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So we go. Well, I'll get my sword. You do that. So actually, Ari, when you come in, when you open your sequence, your hand should be here. You know, when you start off. Right? After you go through here, you open here. It's like you're doing a punch toward the center, then turn. Like 2 sun punches, like this, and then you cross. Then you're gonna get to here. Dick. And then you open here. Thumbs out like this. See my thumb? Open a little further. So when you open, have it longer. So your arms are longer, Piglet. So you're not opening here. You're opening out here. Then you fold, thrust, open, fold. 1, 2, 3. Pull it back. Make your fist. Za. 1, 2, 3. And try to, even though you don't have eyes in the back of your head, try to get your palms facing your body, so you just get that. Yeah. So try that again. Just those movements. Don't have to do it the breathing. Just do the motions. Try to get the geometry of your position. Push out. Yeah, you can run through it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Eric, you want to stand in front of the mirror there. Do it a few times slowly, so you get accuracy of the position. That's okay. It's this, dick, those movements. So, yeah. So when you so you start off. 1, 2, 3. Hop. 1, 2, 3. Punch. Turn this way. Cut. Big. Okay. Lau. And then we're here. So bring this hand here. Bring your hand. Now your waist is twisted, right? Now you're going to swing. Then you begin. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Get in a good stance. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So that's good. Yeah. Right. So yeah, so I just went through that so you can get the waist. So when you're here, you punch. You're gonna move here, cut because you're facing this way. Big. Lau. So set it up. 1, 2, 3. Then you're gonna come down, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when you do footwork, when you you shift your weight, but when you're moving your feet, have one leg weighted, the other one is going to slide better. See, when you're here, some people do this, and then cross. When you cross, don't cross over here, cross here. So when you spin, right, shift your weight to here. And then you can go into, you'll lean better. It's that, yeah. So when you're here, this gives you a better twist. You have much more control of the leg. So make sure you have that adjustment there. So later on when you do that movement and you go like this, and you do this, you step, shift your weight, adjust, right? Then you can do this. See how the distinct horse footwork will give you the horse, the leaning, the horse, the leaning. Then, so you practice like that, then you get your timing for the last movement. See, all of that is setting up for here. Right? Now, for here, so I can tie this together when I step, right? See, so the horse, the leaning, the transitions, important. So whether you cross to here, yeah, yeah. So it's getting it's called distinguishing between the solid and empty. In Tai Chi is the same thing. One leg is the rooted leg, or the connection to ground. The other one is mobile. So now what we did earlier was this, right? 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Yeah. Yeah, so when you pull back, elbow. Yeah. See, because if I lead like this, then I can relax here and do that. Yeah. So what you're doing is you poke here, right? You poke here. You poke here. Right? That's what you're doing. You're coming, block here. You're coming here. Block here. Yeah. Now you have the action. Yeah, yeah. Now you can feel it, right? So once you go here, right, then you're here. Then here, you flip. Now this is here. And then push, chop. So you chop, lift, push, chop, lift, push. Like this. Just, it's like this, but here. Yeah, because you're poking here, right? I move my head, right? You poke here, stab here, right? So I go this. Yeah, I'm going. The chop goes here. Look forward. The sword only ends up there. The sword only ends up there. If I go like this, right, I block, then it ends up here. Here. That's this, turn to like this, stance, right? Okay. It's like, it ends up there. That's your final position. Because you already cut your opponent in half, so it's going to end up there. Right? You don't stop it here because you didn't cut yet. You're going to whoosh. Right, okay. So those are the, yeah. Yeah, so you go here, cross. Now come to horse stance, lean. So you're slanted like this. Chop. 1. Yeah. Yeah. So the hips, if you sink more here, then you're going to get more transition from your leg. Right now your hips are still holding a little bit of tension. So when you extend, there's no acceleration because you can't push because it's still there. You know what I mean? So this tension is the one like people have in their shoulder. You throw a punch, it doesn't want to come out. You have to let it go. So the shoulder joint, the hip joint doesn't want to release for more because it doesn't know. Then the ankles doesn't release because it doesn't know. So then when you sink, it's here. When you sink, it's here. So all your forms should have that. Okay, good. All right, deep breathing. So let's go through Jiffy Do. Just see if everything is kind of in place. If you have a sword. Just we go through it just for positioning and maybe footwork. Footwork is pretty important in any of the forms. So like what I try to explain to the blue belts this morning with the kids is that they got their forms pretty dialed in memory-wise, so it's in their subconscious now. How do they evolve and what do they need to do as a execution and transition? So the same with these forms. The weapons form you have memorized, but what's important in the timing and the leg work, because it's magnified, and this is what we try to focus on to get the movements to be integrated in time for the final motion. Right, because your slice and your chop, and so we'll do it to the count when they're ready. And it's all right. Do you want to? So is your hand okay? Yeah. So extension of the body. Don't have to do it too fast, right? Don't have to blow. We won't blow any blood vessels today. We just keep those. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, hold. So when after the punch, right? After we punch, toe out, right? Because if you don't toe out when you cut, you're still going to be somewhat out of position because you're going to do a big foot next, right? You can, it happens pretty quick. 1, right? So because you're turning your body here, it allows you to cut to here. And then when you bick, you can sink back into the stance and then Lau. Right? So that'll actually make that opening look a little better. Because it doesn't look so, straightforward. You got your turning at the corners a little bit. Okay? Yeah. So what you're doing is you punch, you're setting up, right? Punch, so if you set up, you have your Big, you have your Lau. So because the two high sides have to integrate, your hands should move with the sword. So you have that unification. It looks like it's connected and you have much better imagery. Cut, Big. Yeah. So the imagery, even though you move both hands, you came like this, Big, and then it was like still two, they're not like, yeah, they're not, yeah. But when you go like this, and you cut and you Big, open, you don't, this hand, you can actually straighten up, and then you have a fuller movement, So the fullness, the volume of movement makes the difference in how your body looks when you're doing it. Yeah, go. Yeah. And then when you slice, okay, the next movement, 1, 2. Okay. So if you want to prepare for the next motion, it's important that when you go like this, and then I'm going to stomp. Right? I stomp, I load up my body, right? I do. You load up for everything. Actually, every movement, you're preparing for the next motion. So if you already get into your position, your motion, you already lost the opportunity to create motion. So that was a little bit too angled down. So, yeah. So keep it level, right? Yeah. And the thing is, when you strike here, when you go like this, then you're here, right? This hand can just spin horizontally in the first track. Right? Yeah. So if you initiate the movement here, 1, 2, when you turn, then you're gonna, yeah. So this will take you around till you're ready to let it go. Boom. And then sink in the stance. Yeah, but don't be so heavy on that foot, because after you spin, you have to sink here and then come to here. Then it gives you an opportunity to execute this. Then you're going to come to here. Then you're going to create the next action. Yeah. So you still got to pass down and then up. Yeah. So let's all try that, right? From the beginning, right? Just go 1, 2. So okay, before you even get, so Ari, when you hold the sword in the opening, when you're like this, when you turn, just free it up. This should be horizontal. Then when you go like this, so just let this go, turn. Free up this. This arm can fold. Yeah, more. Better, yeah. And then actually, Peggy, your shoulder should be higher. Yeah. No, not the, your arm should be closer to the shoulder level to keep this level, yeah. Because if you salute, see how it looks? It looks like it's not, yeah. Okay, go. 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3. Turn out, cut. Nope, turn back, but cut, but still you have to spin. Yeah. So what happened? Spin, sink in the back leg. Right now, sink, step. No, you Big first. Big, no. Okay, now next one. Okay. Sink, okay, now go up 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, so what would help that movement is that you have to realize the other hand, you're here. You're here. This hand has to lead. That's just you're going 1, 2, 3. So you have this movement from footwork, right? When you come up with an uppercut and you come up with an uppercut, so this hand leads, this hand follows, this hand leads, this hand follows, this hand leads. So if this side is not tracking with that movement, then your body is not turning evenly. So you want the two sides to be coming up, yeah. But at the same time, when you come up, your force, your leg comes to the front. So when you step through, shift your weight, because your momentum comes as the transition comes to the front leg, and then you have to come into that position again. So your leg, yeah. So right now, so Lars, you're still a little bit, you're turning, but then you have to come up. Then when you turn, this front leg still should be lighter until you transition weight into it. Yeah. Lighter only meaning your hips. Your hips, yeah. And then your next movement, once you get to there, right. So turn a little more this way. Yeah. Yeah, to the corner. So you should be, see where you're here. Load up, adjust this foot. So yeah, adjust this foot, right? Yeah, right. So you still have the same framework, right? Yeah. So you should be on, oh, you're doing lefty.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the left one again.
Okay.
It doesn't work better.
Okay, then go. Go. Okay, hold. Here. Go. No, this way. Okay, let's do that again. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So what's missing in the footwork? Right. What do you think missing? You're here. 1, 2, 3.
Are we missing the
Four.
left foot from the step up?
5. Because you're missing the weight. It's already going in a horse. Yeah. Because that's what a lima is, right? Turn. Yeah. So the important thing is, when you're here, after you cross, when you spin, this is where your weight is. Then you shift, and then come up. Then here, you shift, hit toe out again. 1. Step, right? Poke. 1, and then we go to the next move. Okay. So I'm just pointing out things that could, maybe you're not doing the leg work. Then you'll have to just go back and practice. So do it again, right? All together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1. Let's do one more time. Up. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Same as before. Go. 1. Get that footwork. Don't straighten it out too early. 3, 4, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1. Get that front hand, the back hand, front hand. Lift up. Turn to the corner. Chop. Adjust. Same thing. That movement is the same thing. What? Okay. Go. Up. Okay. Go. Okay. So we'll shut that down for a second. So this, when we came up, 1, 2, 3. This shift here, here, here. That is the same as this. The setup. You're leaning to go to this. Do you follow me there? Because we were going into this position. You're up. You have to shift this. Some of you are just doing that. right? So you have to, because we're here, you have to shift like that. Now you see, then you can put your waist into it, and you can put the power of the sink into it. Put the power of the sink into the movement. Because then all you rely, if you don't do it, you rely all on your forearm strength, and you're just gonna not be able to do it the same way, right? So those two leg things are pretty important. Then when you get back to square one, and you're here, then it just happens again. Then you step. So those happen 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. And go. Okay, now 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do that again. Ready? From here. Okay. Go. Stab. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, again. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again. Ready? Stab. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so and stab. Okay, so what's all of this is similar to a trapping hand. If you watch the motion, you drop and you roll and you fold and you roll and you fold. So this movement, this, like a cutting hand. So if you only have half a movement, it looks like this. Right? So you should balance it between the center line on this side and on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. So in a sense, if you were doing a flower, it would be that. But you're not doing a flower. You're coordinating it with your legs. So the first thing you do is like this. Just to intercept, shift your weight, and then sink. So that you have to have that in it. Because what's happening is, if Lawrence were to stab toward my foot or my leg, I would do that. Now he's going to go at it again, then I have to do that. So if I just do this, it's not going to be enough. I have to get it there. So how do you get it to there? It's because sometimes your wrist is bent. You're not going to do it. Flex the wrist the other way. But what brings it behind you is just like your corner back fist. If you do the corner back fist and it stops here, then that's where your punch is going to be. If you stop it here, then your elbow's behind you. So when you go like this and your elbow's behind you, then your hand's going to be here. See, this position dictates this position. Right? So sometimes I say your elbow dictates the direction, right? So if I want the movement to come and he stabs toward my foot, comes again, stabs again, because that's where it is, I'm here. Stabs again. Faster. This here. Yeah. So that's what you're doing. That's all you're doing. But the thing is, 1, so you sweep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Your body has to synchronize with this and this and this and this. Okay. So that's it. It's just the amount of action. Yeah. So lead with the elbow, fold. Yeah. So it gives you fuller, right? So because my hand is there, all I have to do is you poke here, I poke here. All I have to do is this. All I do is shrug. I already have the movement, right? So you have to open, close, open, close. Open the body, close the body. So once you get to here, then you're here. Right? Right. And then step down the horse. Here's the same footwork, right? 1, 2. 1, 2. So it changes the timing between that blade and your legs. Push, right? Huh? It's slightly bent to create an angle. Create an angle. Yeah, yeah, that's okay. Yeah. You're moving straight, but the thing is, because you're turning your waist, it ends up in that corner. You know, because someone is stabbing you, you're like that. So you're like this. So you're not here. You're here. See, if he was chopping down, we don't want to damage the blade, it would be like that. See, my sword is intercepting. See? So once you here, and then you cut to the body. So Irene says, where does it stop? It stops when your opponent cut in half. So you don't stop it here. You didn't get to the ribs yet. When you get to here, you got to cut it up, cut down across. Then you come up. So that's just like you strike here. You stop there, but you already, your opponent's not here, the opponent's here. You already struck through, you're passing through. Yeah, so that's finishing the motion. Right? You say, how far should you punch? This far? You punch this far. Now if your opponent's in between there, it's going to land and keep on going. There's a follow through. That's how you penetrate. So that's why your movements have to be complete, otherwise you don't have the complete follow through. Right? So the other thing I was working with was the spin. Right? After you do that, when you're here, when you pak bu here, you lift and chop, or chop, then you step over one, you're here, 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 there. So your footwork should set up all your directions. Why is footwork so hard to do? Because your legs are not easy to program and they don't know where they're going. So you have to go through the mapping of your legs to make your footwork work. Because if you don't have legs, you won't have a top. Right? You don't have a foundation, you don't have a top. That's the foundation of a building, is in the base. You know, in the southern styles, your base is your legs. Without a base, nothing can be supported above. So that footwork is what when we're there. When you do this, the timing here, 1, 2, 3, 4. If it's this, sink, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so because each phase of the movement, when we talk about the fist forms, phases of movement, there's no difference between it. This is just an extension of your body, so you should have the same body mechanics as you would in your fist form. So if you pick and you lao, you step and you push, then your movement should be the same. Because you set up and you execute from body. So the hips have to be sinking here. Because when you turn, you have to sink. You have to sink here. You have to sink. Stay here. 1, 2, 3. This joint doesn't cooperate enough. But it can't be just down. It has to be dimensional and turning in the leg work. So it's just something you have to play around or work with to discover what it feels like, and then you can sink your stance better. So those are just a couple of things that you can practice with. Pull it out of the form like this and just do those movements over and over again. Don't have to use it with intense speed. Do it for timing and phasing. Right? So let's go through this once, this, and then we'll do those 4 maneuvers, you know, with the spin. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, and then continue going forward. Yeah, we're finished now. Going lifting up, chop. 1, lift, push, lift, chop, and chop. Okay. And yeah. Then you turn, lift up, spin over the head, and slice. Yeah, spin, chop. Okay, now turn, flip, turn, spin him. This, yeah, spin. Okay, here's those movements now. 1, stomp, turn, over the head, go. More angle to the corner. Yeah, we just jumped to, we were just trying to get the, so this movement, okay, do that again. It's to that corner. You know, when we're just from the push. Yeah. Okay, ready? 1, 2, spin. Okay, you do that. Okay, 1, come back forward, and hop. Turn, and that's where he was. Yeah. Okay, now spin. Okay, this is the footwork now. Ready? 1, 2, lift, and chop. Yeah. So that's to that corner, right? So your footwork, that front foot should be pointing to that corner. Yeah, yeah. This foot. Yeah, yeah. And then next one. 1. Okay, that's the side. 2. Spin, lie, and then make your final adjustment with the back leg. See, so when you're here, your final adjustment is 1, 2, 3, 4. Pull that back so you have a good leaning stance in the right direction. Yeah. And then when you do the last one, you slice. Yeah, so you can jump. Some people jump. But you know, when you go airborne too high off the ground, it takes you a long time to land. So what does that mean? You can't slice or do anything meanwhile you're turning. So if you're here, where are we? Okay, we're here. If you slice by stepping, then when you step, you have better phasing in because you're still on the ground. You go airborne, you gotta wait. Yeah, but yeah, so your footwork stays, but stay in your stance. Stay a little lower in your stance. So you can, so you go around, 1, stay low, 2, go into your horse before you do the, set up your legs, right? 1, 2, set up your legs, step. Yeah. Yeah, horse or lean, either one. This is a drop stance. Yeah. Yeah, you already cut already. You're finished already. You don't need to cut over there. You don't have any strength there anyway, because we're here. Yeah. Line up to your nose, to here and there. Yeah. And you use your wrist, right? And that's just like when you do this, it's just like an edge of the hand strike. Right, that's, okay, we'll bow. Okay, good. Hup, bow. Salute.